Test 1, 2, 3. I have no idea if my mic is on. You know what? Yeah, it should be on. Is this thing working? Well, that's weird. Oh, it says I'm live. There we go. All right. Test. Oh, it says I'm live. There we go. All right, fantastic. All right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be painting live, but this time it's not Transformers, which is a little peculiar, I know. So I've been watching a lot of like terrain videos, like Eric's Hobby Workshop, North of the Border. And for a while now, I've been listening to a lot of D&D videos. So I'm going to be painting. Hello there, Revan. So I'm going to be painting these little figures so I can make my own tabletop game for me and my girlfriend's kids, in case they want to play. Hello there, Eric. So yeah, doing something a little bit different. It's a little strange. So hello, Razatir. Razatir? I'm so sorry if I messed up your name. So we're going to start things off with something easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hello, Zenith. So we're going to be, I'm going to be painting these little mushrooms to make them a little red in celebration of the Super Mario Brothers movie coming out next year. So we're going to see if red is any good. All right. I don't even remember what I said the first time, but I'm glad I got your name right. All right. Ooh, that doesn't look good. There we go. There we go. That's nice and sloppy now. Well, how's everyone doing today? I apologize if my voice sounds a little meh. I just had COVID, so that was interesting. This time around, this second time I've had COVID, this time around, it wasn't that bad. It was definitely not as bad as last year. I didn't even realize I had COVID until my taste disappeared. Like, there's the fever and body aches and the vomiting. I mean, that's just any flu. Well, that's good to hear, Eric. That's good. So I got one of your lives. Oh, welcome. Yeah, so the live streams, I try to respond to people's comments because I easily run out of things to talk about. I blame it on working at a gas station and having to minimize my conversations to be like, I don't know, 2 minutes long, at most 3. So now in real world, it's hard for me to conversations because I very quickly run out of things to talk about. All right, so that doesn't look phallic whatsoever. And we're just going to get the rim of the tip, just the tip. All right. So, cool, okay, that's not a bad looking mushroom. All right. Yeah, that doesn't look inappropriate whatsoever, especially with the lighting. Oh, hello, Spidey. Welcome. All right, so that's one mushroom down. Let's see if we can get some variety. I'm not going to be doing all these mushrooms right now because I do. Come on. I do want to get to doing some of the other stuff. So I'm just going to do a few of them. Just a few. Speaking of which, speaking of mushrooms, what'd you guys think of the Super Mario Brothers trailer? I, for one, am looking forward to it. I feel like Mario got the Buzz Lightyear glow up. No, in the Buzz Lightyear trailer, it's like, oh, look at our Buzz Lightyear. He's handsome. We made him sexy. I feel like Mario got that treatment too. I know a lot of people are upset. Oh man, it's Chris Pratt as Mario. Can't wait to pirate it. Well, I'm looking forward to legally watching it in movie theaters. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, I just hope that it's not like too childish, considering it's like what a 40-year-old franchise. So I just hope it's a good movie. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope it's a good film and it's a fun time. And let's see. Did you know that their repaint of RDO on Prowls Inferno, mostly Beast Wars Inferno, looks like actually that figure? They're Razatir. Almost sounds like a Pokemon. Razatir. People got mad Mario's face was 5 inches bigger. I thought it was good, especially with Bowser, but Chris Pratt needs a little bit more Mario voice. Well, I mean, if you remember, Mario's voice used to sound like this. Hey, Luigi, we gotta go save the Mushroom Kingdom. And then he was also played by some other guy. So I just think it'll be a little bit annoying because Luigi's voice is Charlie Day, and Charlie Day's voice sounds like this. And that's just going to be Luigi the whole movie. So imagine, if you will, you have Luigi. It's like, hey, Mario, we got to go save the princess. And then you got Toad. It's like, oh, Mario, you got to save the princess. And then you got Mario. It's me, Mario. Oh, just 3 high-pitched voices, just the entire movie. I think that would get annoying very, very quickly. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad that he's like, oh, what is this place? I think it adds some dynamics to the voices because you got the penguin who's got like this deep voice. Is it the guy that plays Bulkhead? Yes, the penguin scene was hilarious. Do you yield? And then Jack Black is like, no, I do. Major Kung Fu Panda vibes right there. So, yes, as you could tell, I am excited for it. Yeah, that's about all. Animation looks good. So far, the voice acting seems pretty spot on. I'm even okay with Chris Pratt being Mario. Cyclonus would be a good Batwing. Ooh. I think Bowser with Godzilla range fire. Yes. Aren't you glad he doesn't have that in the video games? Man, sure would be crazy if Bowser could kill Mario with his fire breath. But that's never happened, ever. All right, so I think I'm going to stop on this third mushroom. I'm just making mushrooms. So in other news, when I was sick with COVID last Sunday, I wrote a script for a Shattered Glass stop motion. And my buddy of mine, TF Locks Animations, he's going to be animating it. And he's already done most of it so far. And even he found someone to do the voices and everything. So I don't know if Edgar, if you're watching this, props to you, man. Looking forward to the final product. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. If you don't know who TF Locks is, well, he's a cool guy and he makes stop motions and he lives here in Texas with me. We live in different parts of Texas. I got to meet him once, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, he's a cool guy. Check out his videos. SG Bulkhead. All right, so for Shatterglass Bulkhead, Joe Crosshairs Productions made a Shatterglass Bulkhead for his Transformers Broken Mirror movie. And I'm just going to copy that. It's basically Lugnut from Animated. Good old Lugnut. All right, so here we got, I don't know what this is. What if Hot Rod was Robin Hood Fox? I mean, well, then he'll be green and orange. I never got to watch that Robin Hood movie. All right, so this is, I don't know, Merman from He-Man. I don't know He-Man all too well. Oh, come on. But to me, he kind of looks like a goblin, so I'm going to paint him and these other dudes up as like little goblin guys. I think I'm going to start off with brown for the Boots, given my favorite movie from Crosshairs is Target. Yeah, that's a good movie. I still prefer Broken Mirror. I've seen that like 100 times already, maybe more. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on painting the little boots brown. So this is gonna be exciting. I haven't painted miniatures before, only Transformers. So yeah, see, we're doing something different today. Doing something totally different. You've never seen me do before, ever. Ew. Poop. Does this zoom in? Oh, where is it? Darn it. Yeah. Don't you just love it when your paint looks like shit? All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on painting this guy. Let's hope there's enough light for you guys to see. So we're just gonna start off some brown, give them little goblin boots. Which I gotta say, I hope they make more Goblin Slayer. I'm really looking forward to another season. Goblin. There we go. That's some little brown boots on the go. If you're wondering what paint I'm using currently, it's called Apple Tree, Apple Barrel. Apple Barrel. Yeah, it's Apple Barrel brown oxide. I don't know how I feel about Apple Barrel. It's cheap. I got like a big pack off Amazon for, I don't know, $20, as opposed to Tamiya paint, which Tamiya is amazing paint. It's just expensive. Now, I know that there's other paints out there like Vallejo and Citadel, but it's so expensive. Currently, I don't have a job because I quit mine, and I put in my 2 weeks notice, right? And then I got hit with COVID. And then the job I was going to, I got to wait for the stuff online to go through. Like there's an opening, I just got to wait for it, and it hasn't shown up yet. So technically, I don't have a job right now. So that's a weird feeling. I guess I should go ahead and start mowing people's yards for a little bit. Maybe. I mean, you get decent money doing that. Technically, you have to tell the government how much you make, but if it's all in cash and you make less than, I don't know, $3,000, then it doesn't matter. All right, so now we're going to give him a little goblin diaper. It's just shit smeared on it. Maybe I should buy some better paints. Yeah, that is nasty looking. Looks like he soiled himself. He wore his brown pants today. In case anyone gets that Deadpool reference. All right, so now we're just going to give him a leather belt. All right. And some more brown paint. Gosh, I need to get a better brown. All right, so that's how he looks so far. Let's see, any comments? What is your thoughts of the first episode of season 3 of Ascension? Well, hi, Ruben. So my thoughts of the first episode, it's okay. It's a good episode, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of hard to top the season 2 last episode. So it's a good episode. It's about on par with seasons 1 and 2. There were some parts where the green screen wasn't properly done, and he does this thing where he kind of blurs out part of the figure that's on screen to give it depth of field, which to me, I don't really like it when people do that. Um, I get it. Sometimes the camera does it, but if it's green screen, you have a bit more control. So I wasn't a fan of some of the depth of field shots, but for the most part, I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next episode coming out next month. I think. I think that's what he said. So, yes. Oh gosh, I'm not even filming it, am I? Is that better? There we go. I have Generation Selects Cordon, the Cop Sunstreaker repaint as Rescue Bots Chase. Oh, cool. I actually have that 2-pack, and I'm using the red guy as Sunstreaker. I know, totally original. But and I'm using the cop guy as Shattered Glass. Oh shoot. What did I say he was? I think I'm using him as Shattered Glass Chase, or maybe a Stakeout. Or insert generic cop name. Cop Autobot. All right. Got him some little booties on. Oh, that doesn't look so bad. Let's see. Now, moving on up to give him some more leather strappings. Uh, oh, that looks terrible. Ugh. Ugh, gross. Smeared paint on him. I use another paintbrush to sop up that paint. Oh, it's not working. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to paint his entire body. There we go. That's a little bit better. I told you guys there were now stuff to say very, very quickly, so I do apologize about the silence. Okay, let's see. Ruben says I lost it at Cliff pretending to shoot Drift in the head and Treadshot taking shots at Drift for Grace Crunchyroll. Yes, I too thought that was funny. um, let's see. Hola, TF Lux, welcome. I'm waiting to get Wreck and Roll Bulkhead so I can make Heat Weave. Ooh, that's pretty cool, man. I turned a few Cordons and Spinouts as well as Sunstreaker into Clone Commandos. I really want to turn into Streetwise. You know what? I think I might have Cordon as Shatterglass Streetwise. I do not remember. Because I have a very, very bad memory. And my dogs are barking at something. So my dog's favorite thing to do is to bark. All right. Oh, darn it. I'd love to bark at my neighbors. All right, and there we go. We got that. Now what should I do about No! Oh, dag nabbit. Hey man. He dropped him, He-Man. All right. There we go. Let's see. What would an SG ape face be? You know what? I bought an ape face and I bought a Snapdragon to shatter glass them up. I was gonna paint ape face like Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Optimus Primal. You know, when he's like orange, blue, and diecast. And then for Snapdragon, I was going to make him look like RID 15 Grimlock. What am I working on? Well, I am working on some miniatures because I'm going to be making a tabletop game to play with my girlfriend's kids, or I guess other nerds if they want to hang out and play a tabletop game. It's kind of like D&D, but not. Um, let's see. Oh, is that your custom wrecker hooks? Yes, yes, it is. It's his gun. I'm making on a squad of wrecker hooks. They're going to be like his drones. Because on this one server I'm in, I started in RP and I need to finish it. But one of the bosses is Wrecker Hook, and he's like in charge of a scrapyard. And I thought it would be cool to make his scrapyard drones with him. And SG Snap and Snapdragon be RID 15 Grimlock. You should play bingo. Well, play bingo. Yeah, man. Oh no. I doubt I'll be any good at bingo. Hey, man. All right, so that's one guy done. El Borracho? What's El Borracho? Soy El Caballo. I'm the horse. All right, and the drunk. What are your thoughts on Transformers or Spark trailers? I'm looking forward to it, but what about you? Yes, I do know who the Clutter Desk is. All right, Spidey, awesome. Great question. I am, in fact, looking forward to Earth Spark. That Bumblebee looks like a pretty cool guy, honestly. He kind of reminds me of some third-party figures I have. Not third-party, but knockoff Transformers. System frame. Yes. So that Bumblebee looks pretty neat. Spoiler, it's been in most of the trailers, but Megatron is gasp, a good guy. We've only seen that happen several times before. But I think it's neat that it's finally happening in a show where Megatron turns good. And we get to see the repercussions of that. Because I know in Prime, at the end of Prime, for those that don't know, Megatron renounces being the tyrant. Because he was like, after having Unicron control me, I no longer wish to control others, or something like that. So it will be interesting to see what a Megatron in a series would do once he's gone good. Oh man, that looks terrible. I swear I get worse at these things. And it's not wanting to come off. Come on. Darn you, come off! No, that's just making it worse. Alrighty. What about the new scrap hook coming next year? Could that work as mini drones? You know, that's a wonderful question. Yeah, probably. I already have like some hoist and a long arm started painting. I have the black primer on them. Then I need to move on to the black paint and the red paint and the purple for their hooks. And I might get a scrap mine to do that. And someone I know has a scrap hook, and he said it'll be pretty easy to shattered glass him up to make a shattered glass junkie on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. From Mad Max. I'm interested in Good Guy Megs. Is that going to be different? Who was your first Transformers figure? Mine was Heatwave. My first Transformers figure was actually 2001 RID Prowl. I did a review of him and I got very sentimental because I bought one that was still in its package. It's like, wow, this was my first Transformer, and I totally destroyed it as a 4-year old. So yeah, RID Prowl from 2001 series, not Rid 15. How is SG Slipstream going to be? All right, so I've been in talks with other people that do Shattered Glass figures, and we've come to a consensus that Shattered Glass Slipstream would basically be in RC colors. Because I guess none of us have an original thought. But yeah, Shattered Glass Slipstream. We were thinking about Cyberverse Deluxe Starscream, but painted in RC colors. But none of us has actually done it yet. All right. So yes, little goblin. Shit. Taco Bell shit stained loincloth. All right. How would you feel if the rescue bots were generations also would be their SG colors? All right. If they made rescue bots into generations, that would be pretty cool, I think. I never really watched rescue bots. I think my niece watched it when she was little. And as far as their colors, I don't know. I've had lots of people talk to me about rescue bots. I'm like, guys, you guys have cool ideas. How about you make them? Because it's not that I don't care about rescue bots. I just don't hold them to the same fondness as a lot of other people because I just never really watched it. As far as their colors, well, Heatwave would obviously be purple because if it's red, then it has to be purple, or paint them like Shattered Glass Sideswipe just to mess with people. Chase probably be black and white, looking a lot like Barricade, just because, or maybe he'll be gray. Maybe he'll be a sheriff vehicle. Maybe he'll be green, like the Vice City police cars. I do not know. Let's see, who's that other guy? There's that big green dude that's like a ripoff of Bulkhead. Make him a Constructicon color. Not like the G1 Constructicons, but like Revenge of the Fallen. So like movie Rampage as far as the color scheme goes. And then I know there's that helicopter dude, Blades, right? Or am I mistaken? Hello, Ralph. Welcome. For the helicopter guy, paint him like movie Blackout for Shattered Glass colors. I hope that answers your question. As far as Shattered Glass rescue bots. Enemy. Why not gold and white for Shattered Glass Slipstream? Well, to be honest, Springlocks, I just haven't really thought that much about Shattered Glass Slipstream. Crazy, I know, right? I already made a custom Slipstream, so making a Shattered Glass on top of that would be cool. It's just I haven't thought about much of it. Honestly, I haven't really done that much Shattered Glass stuff recently. That's because the comic sucked and it made me like G2. Animated Rollout Command Optimus as my first TF toy. One of my cousins. Ooh, that's cool. I turned Bumblebee Energon Ignited Barricade in SG Chase. Ooh, nice. That's a cool looking figure. I just wish it was, more of a mainline Generations toy. All right. So I do apologize that this life's kind of boring as far as like, oh, it's not Shattered Glass. I just thought I would try something different this time around. Plus, it's been a while, and I'm feeling better from COVID. So, yeah, thought I'd do something different. Because I've been watching a lot of miniature channels here recently. And it just looks like fun, but I forget that I have terrible hand-eye coordination and difficulty with small objects. Insert dick joke. Oh, come on. It's nowhere near as satisfying as Toy Story made it out to be. Come on, He-Man. Come on. Why isn't it sticking? Maybe I should have primed these guys first. Dag nabbit, finally. There we go. Got some paint to stick. There we are. Alrighty. So while I was sick with COVID, I said I was going to work on the Shattered Glass arc. I did not. I ended up playing a lot of Destiny 2 because I've been having fun with Destiny 2 lately. Okay, maybe not fun's the word, but I've been brainwashed to mindlessly play it in repetition format. There we go. All right. Another gobbo down. I'm going to wipe off that brush real quick and read the comments. SG stuff. The only thing I did was make D's nuts, drones, and Ironhide. Ah, yes. Good. Good lad. Small hands, he says. I have trouble holding small things in my hands. I was thinking of using Energon Treadbolt in the boulder for Shattered Glass, but I'm not sure. Energon Treadbolt. Me and my friends would think Ultra Magnus would be a good Anakin / Vader. You're gonna have to talk to Ruben about that. He's been making Shattered Glass Star Wars stuff. Let's see. Treadbolt. Oh, let me look that up real quick. Just hide the porn. Energon Treadbolt. I feel like, oh, okay, that's not a transformer, my man. Energon Tread is a brick. That's a brick with arms. Yeah, that is a brick. I mean, if you wanted to make Treadbolt, movie Rampage, probably. Wow. That guy needs a better toy. I hope he gets an update. Makes him look cooler. Let's see. Back to the comments. All right. No. Okay. Where's? Hey Dredge, how is Dirt Boss? Great question. Still haven't worked on him. How's the SG Soundwave coming along? Still needs work on. Is it Treadbolt the Classics Jetfight? I mean, yeah, but that's Classics Treadbolt, not Energon Treadbolt. Same name, different guy. Or normal brick. Treadbolt female. What? So what you're saying is she is a brick house. Wow, I did not know that about Treadbolt. That's pretty neat, actually. Oh. Okay, so the coughing hasn't fully gone away. As far as other customs, I'm almost done on this custom G2 dirtbag. Add in the black. Zoomed in, am I? So I need to finish this guy up eventually, but will I? Probably not. We'll see. One of these days. I still need to finish my G2 Skyquakes I started. All right. Let's fleckin' do this. I said fleck, not the other F word. Treadbolt is female. Wait, you mean the jet? Is the jet female or Destructicon. I'm going to use SS Sentinel as Dooku, and I'm using Overlord as Grievous. What if Nemesis Prime and SG Optimus met? Well, they'll probably kill each other, and then the other would wear the one's helmet as a crown. I don't know. With evil people, it's hard to tell if they would get along or try and murder each other. You know, it's like dogs meeting for the first time. You don't know if they're going to go for each other's jugulars or not. Maybe they'd work together. I don't know. Maybe Nemesis Prime will get jealous of Optimus's cool purple scheme and repaint himself. There's just so many possibilities, you know. Little dirty diaper. You guys can tell I'm really bad at painting. That's okay. To quote Bob Ross, I don't know. I haven't watched Bob Ross in a while, so I can't tell you any of his quotes. Just no mistakes, just happy little accidents. In my case, there's a lot of happy accidents. All right. Treads for arms, bulldozer, blade for feet. It works. Yeah, I can see that working, Ruben. Treads, will you add normal cliff jumper to SG Decepticons? I mean, not. I don't have any intentions to, but I could. I could do that. I mean, I do enjoy that 06 cliff jumper Bumblebee figure. Let's see. Dredge, bit of a customizing help, but it's with Tamiya. Have you had the same problem where it's a bit too goopy? No. No, normally I use up my Tamiya before it gets goopy. That'll be a question you should ask the 14th Prime. He would probably tell you to just get a new thing of Tamiya if it starts getting goopy. But this is like, I don't know, $1 paint. This paint cost $1, I think. Like I said, I got a big pack off Amazon for like $20. So I'm not too. I would like to complain about this cheap paint that I bought for acting so cheap. Jeez, my dogs are having a lot of fun barking. My poor neighbors. And gosh, those other guys on YouTube make this look so easy. Using the wrong type of brush. Anyone got brushing tips? Like the best brushes to use? Okay, this one's starting to smudge really, really bad. Let's use a thinner one, shall we? Oops. Come on. Come on. Get the paint. Come on. Oh, great. My paint's starting to get hard. Alrighty. And that's good enough for the back straps, I suppose. Onward to the booths. All right. Hey, Anon. Hello, Anonymous Dummy. Welcome. Speaking of, after I finish filming for Anonymous Dummy, yes, you should finish. There was more orange Transformers. Funny you mentioned that, guys. So I am kind of off and on working on a shattered glass smokescreen. The colors are based off of Armada smokescreen as suggested by the 14th Prime. I asked him, like, hey, got any ideas for a shattered glass smokescreen? And he's like, I don't know, Armada. And I was like, cool, I'm going to do that. So, yeah. As you could tell, he's in the rough blocking stages. I haven't painted his face yet. Haven't added all the copious amounts of black I'm going to have to add to him. I ordered black from Black Tamiya, and I'm waiting for it to show up. So just waiting on that. Guess you could say I'm waiting on the world to change. I need to work on my jokes. All right. Apple Barrel. I have become a master of those paints with my customs. Dude, that's awesome because I suck at it. Just throw it in a bucket of paint. I use Apple Barrel for small detail. I use them for everything in mine. As I was saying, after I finish filming for Anon, I'm going to start customizing some Netflix sideswipes into the Wolfpack. Nice. Wolfpack furries? No. Wolf Star Wars. We don't talk about furries here. We're not about yipping up in the dredges. Is it yipping or yiffing? I don't know. I'm not a furry, so I don't understand that culture. Okay. Tag nabbit. All right. Let's see. Snane. I feel like you like Toxtron because of his colors. Actually, I kind of don't care for Toxitron. He doesn't have a toy that I can easily buy, so thus I don't care that much for him. I mean, I could probably make a Toxitron, but what's his personality like? Is he a murderer like the rest of the Decepticons? Is he like, hey, look at me, I look like Optimus. I'm a fanboy. Because I guess Pyro has like this condition where he thinks he's Optimus, or he makes himself look like Optimus because he has like a hero complex, or he worships Optimus or something. Anyways, I don't know what Toxitron's deal is other than like, hey, it's Optimus, but green and purple. And is that like a repaint, or is that like its own guy? I just feel like Toxitron could very easily just be Optimus, but in like neon colors. So if someone could tell me what Toxitron's deal is, that would be cool, because I could very easily Google it myself. But I have no intention to. I mean, I could probably make a Toxitron. I've seen some cool Toxitron customs. All right, finally done, I think. Time to go back over these guys. Oh no, that looks so bad. All right. Oh, I'm not sure if he will, but ask if he mentions some custom 3D printed DC-15s. Cool. Why is Mr. Incredible there? All right, so Mr. Incredible is gonna get painted just like these guys. I'm thinking about making him like an ogre slash well, kind of like an ogre. He has like a big ogreing appearance anyways. Maybe like Shrek. I'm gonna make Mr. Incredible Shrek, where he's like a half giant, half ogre. Oh, okay. For a second there, it sounded like my dogs were finally done barking. I was mistaken, they are not. All right. Oh, I'm not sure if you love it. He's about to do incredible things. Yipping, and the noise foxes make. Oh, Toxitron is more bizarro. SG Toxitron is a toxic woman. That's great. You know what? Gives me a great idea of what to do with Splendid Prime. is Toxica. Just call her Toxica. There we go. Alrighty. This guy's almost. No. Damn this brown. Maybe I should have bought like actual paints and not apple barrel. Oh, I am so bad at this. Everyone, you guys are allowed to make fun of me because I am bad at painting. Please make fun of me in the comment section. Just as long as it's humorous. Don't be mean about making fun of me, but be funny about it. I like to laugh. All right. I guess that's good enough for now. Primus apotheosis is the personality disorder where Cybertronian thinks they're Optimus. It gets so bad they actually drill fake matrix chambers in their own chest. Wow. Yep. That makes sense. Don't diss Apple Barrel. I will diss my skills with Apple Barrel. How about that? I am bad with Apple Barrel. No offense to Apple Barrel, this very affordable paint. I will diss this Testors because like it keeps rubbing off way too easily. Yes, Transmetal 2 Optimus is what I meant. Transmetal 2 Optimus. All right. Perfect tender for custom Astro Train. Ooh, sorry about that. One of these days, probably sleep with the prime of this character obsession of Optimus. What? Oh. Okay, I keep dissing this Testors, but like I'm almost done with it, so. Oh, hello, Samurai Drift. Welcome. All right, now it's time to give the little goblins. Ew, that brown is not coming off that well. Some color to their weapons. Because I don't know what's up with this corn on the cob looking thing right here. So we're just going to add silver. I'm really starting to think I should have primed these guys first. But I didn't want to have to repaint these goblin dudes because I thought the green they had was good enough. To slay some goblins, we're gonna need a goblin slayer. All right. Still looks like corn on the cob. That is that is so funny. All right. So in other news, I really like the Imagine Dragons shark song. No, Imagine Dragons, so like baby shark, kidding. But yeah, they made a song about sharks. It's pretty neat. And then I also recently discovered their Can't Fight the Friction for Mission Impossible movie. So those are pretty cool songs I've been enjoying recently. I'll get right back to the comments in just a moment. Looked like someone just asked me how I was doing. Pretty good, pretty good. Got over COVID, so feeling better. It wasn't even that bad of a COVID, really. I'm pretty sure I got Omicron, not Unicron. Didn't get that variant yet, but I got like a weak, very, very weak COVID. To be honest, I thought it was just like the flu at first. Then it felt like a cold. And then I lost my taste. Probably why I like Imagine Dragons. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. For the Imagine Dragons fans. For some reason, that band has a lot of hate. I like them. Okay, then. And Linkin Park. I like Linkin Park. All right, onward to the comments. Oh, by the way, Dredge, thanks again for the Ahsoka Tanoda picture. I've already started my blah, blah, I can't read right now. You're very welcome for helping you with that very, very bad Photoshop. I'm terribly sorry with how it turned out. Any plans for your own intro music to your channel? Radioactive is a banger. Well, considering I'm not a musician, uh, no, not really. I don't have a music software program. Like when I was in high school, I had access to the school computers, which had built-in music editing software. But I do not have music editing software, so no real thoughts on any intro music. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Ruben. I like both bands too. I will jam out to Linkin Park a lot, okay? A lot. I like a lot of their songs. Let's see. Okay, guys. I guess that brings us to the questionnaire time. What is your favorite Linkin Park song or top three Linkin Park songs? And more metal. Yes, yes. You are a good metalhead. What is everyone's top three or top five Linkin Park songs? I guess I'll go first. I guess um, mm, for years we're gonna start at number three. We're gonna do that. For years, my favorite Linkin Park song was "In the End" because it's very relatable, especially for those who have been in relationships that haven't worked out too good, and like you're doing everything that you can for this person, and like no, it's not enough. Thanks for letting me cry on your shoulders, but I'm gonna go get back with my ex. Then number two is probably that song that's I Bleed It Out. That one's pretty good. Oh shit. There we go. And then my number one favorite Linkin Park song is probably What I've Done. Not because of the memes, but because it's a good song. But there's so many good Linkin Park songs. Where's that? And Swimming in the Smoke, that one's really good. New Divide, yes, those are really good. The one at the end of the '07 to DOTM, yes, those are very good Linkin Park songs. I face myself to cross out what I have become. I wish I could sing. All right. Now we're finally moving away from the little goblins for a wee bit to work on these guys, which I'm going to have as guardsmen. There we go. Yeah. Paint that helmet silver. Yeah. Yeah, how do you like that? You're a chrome dome now. Yeah. Probably paint his shoulder pad silver too. Yeah. Paint his forearm guard silver. Yeah. I'm starting to think maybe I should have primed this guy. I feel like that should be my channel catchphrase. I probably should have primed this. Oh, snap. Well, let's make that all silver. Go back over the bendable parts with black, I guess. Alrighty then. I'm gonna be giving these guys some capes, so I'm not too worried about painting the back of it. More so the front. Alright, to the comments. The song just had a hard name. What? The song just has in hard name? Sounds like something Primal would say. Bring it back down. That's just Prime. I bleed it out. I really like that song. I probably shouldn't. I bleed it out. Just throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Like that one line, find a new place to hang this noose. Hold it tight so it don't come loose. Fun times. Wow, this looks super 80s. That's metal. Yeah, the chrome pen. It's right here actually. This chrome pen is one of my favorite customizing tools. It is just so much fun to chrome stuff out. So in case you guys need a recommendation on a tool to use, that chromatic marker. So I like to make things shiny, evidently. You can call me the Crow. Ooh. Yeah, I should have primed this guy. Since I'm not really keeping much of the other colors. I'm definitely not keeping that garish green. Oh, Dredge, I sent you the progress on her so far. It's a combination of Tenno and a node. Oh, nice. Whatever you do, don't sniff the chrome. I'm not going to sniff it. Sniffing that chrome. Oh, yeah. Not gonna sniff the chrome. Don't be ridiculous. That's redonkulous. Oops. All right. Well, this guy's wearing full male armor. Not female, but male. Full male armor. Yep, I really should have just spray painted this guy. Well, it's bad. I do have some silver spray paint. I can look like the Silver Surfer, then come in with the details. It might have been a better option. Yeah. Probably going to do that with the next guy. Oh, goodness. Why is my camera so... There we go. Is that good? Okay, facialist. Oh, I'm gonna get another bulkhead so I can paint him as a white van with free candy. Hey, that's what I wanted to do for Shatterglass Dredge. Because my idea, so my username, for those who don't know, is based off a OC Transformer who's a bounty hunter. And his name is Dredge, but he's a triple changer. But anyway, so I was thinking, whoa, if he's a bounty hunter in regular universe, maybe in Shattered Glass he's a kidnapper, and he turns into a white van that says free candy. And I told that to people, and they seemed mortified. They didn't find that funny at all. They were like, okay, that's weird. Because I guess people have a bad sense of comedy. Or my sense of comedy is just too dark. Oh, hello. Didn't expect this. Nice. Yeah, I didn't expect this either. Um, I just felt like it. So, hello, welcome. Welcome to the party. Yes, too bad there's no music at this party. Uh, I wish I knew a way to add in music to the live streams. I guess I could use a streaming service. I think it's called, oh, what is it called? StreamYard, I think. I don't know. I used it with shoot, who did I use it with? Prime Time. Yeah, I use it with Prime Time when we did our live stream together. And he was able to add background music, which is nice because I hate it when things get quiet. It's just so awkward. Just why I talk way too much. All right. There we go. That looks terrible. It looks so bad. Just all silver. But hey, that's part of the learning process. You learn what works and what doesn't. Neato. Because that's way too dark, especially not in Transformers. Technically, a kid's brain at its core. I mean, I still think it's hilarious. Dark comedy is my favorite. If you don't find it funny, that's totally okay. But I find it hilarious. You just got to find the right people. Oh, so I work with oil field people, which are rough-in people, work a lot of hours. Some are former military. So, and then my older siblings are mechanics, which are kind of rough people. So I grew up around rough people with very dark humor. So it's just ingrained to who I am. Yep. So there's a paint this guy all silver. Maybe with that next guy, I'll just spray paint him. All I got to do is come in with the black to touch up the details. Yeah, that's right. You gotta find the right people, or have muffled music playing on a speaker in the background. Yeah, I could do that. I don't feel like nobody has made a Amazon Prime from Earthrise Kingdom Optimus. I thought they were making that, and it should come out like next year. I actually just played music from my tablet in the background of my first SG video. Ooh, okay. So, what are you working on today? So what I'm working on is some miniature figures, obviously, because I want to make a tabletop game that I could play with my girlfriend's kids whenever they come visit for Christmas. So I got 2 whole months until they come visit because they're like into D&D. And since I don't have any D&D stuff, thought I'll make my own miniatures by buying them from Dollar Tree. So I may buy a guidebook between here and then. But just having some miniatures to get a sense of scale and to set up a board. I know technically you don't need a board. All you really need in D&D is a paper and pen and your imagination. All right. All right, cool. Uh is now way too shiny. I'll fix that eventually when I get around to it. Don't ask me when. All right, to the comment section. Oh, damn it. I dropped my phone. Well, I've had an idea for a D&D like thing with Transformers. Ooh, nice. I've also thought about that for years. I'm going to get Decepticon Mirage and paint him Diaclone red colors and name him Dino. Ooh. He's the Terminator. My eyes! So speaking of Dino, not quite done with Shattered Glass Dino. Oh, it's the American guy who got turned into steel by the sea. So not quite done with Shattered Glass Dino. Still, still slowly working on him. I finally got his eyes painted. Yay! um. All right, let's do something a little different, shall we? Let's go with Tinkerbell. Where's the cap for that? Come on. Come on, Cap, get on there. You know what, guys? Little tip of advice: be sure you kind of clean the rims of your paint containers. That way, it doesn't get stuck. So, Dino Spanish and Dark of the Moon, will he be Australian in Nearest Universe or something? I thought Dino was Italian since he turned into an Italian sports car. that was my thoughts behind it. Italian. I mean, if I could find an Italian voice actor, that would be cool. Because I kind of want to have like international voices, not just all American. I think it would be really neat to just have voice actors from around the globe voice characters. I know probably not an original concept like wanting Drift to speak Japanese, like not English with a Japanese accent, but like straight up Japanese. If I could find a voice actor, kind of like in that Rooster Teeth show, was it something with a Jen, I think. Anyways, Rooster Teeth made the show, and they had this guy just speaking Japanese the entire time with subtitles on. And because it was in the future, everyone could just read the subtitles. Speaking of Mirage repaint, thoughts on the new Speedia Crasher, Shadow Strip, and Galaxy Shuttle. Crasher looks cool. I'm interested in getting her. Shadow Strip, maybe contemplating. Haven't made up my mind on if I want to get Venusaur or not. And Galaxy Shuttle. I'm not too keen on the Siege Astro Train mold. I think it's way too small. I mean, he's a Voyager class toy, but they're like, oh yeah, he's totally leader price. Just look at the shit we give him. He's totally leader price now. Give us your money. So, but I have heard people talk about making him like Shattered Glass Astro Train. So if enough people make him Shattered Glass Astro Train, then I will jump on the bandwagon and get him for Shattered Glass Astro Train. Isn't it a weird movie? Ironhide has recon colors and it's navy blue. You know, I've heard people talk that Ironhide was originally supposed to be Trailbreaker, and that's why he's black and blue, because Trailbreaker's original Diaclone toy was blue. So that's just the thing I've heard people talk about. Don't know if it's real, but I could totally see Ironhide actually being Trailbreaker. Me and Anon are from the UK. Ooh, nice. I like the idea of Transformers accents to make things more interesting. Yeah, because, like, don't get me wrong, they're very talented voice actors, but if you make them all sound similar, then it kind of feels like the universe is very small. Like, hell, even Cybertron Jetfire having an Aussie accent is nice because it's slightly different. I mean, technically, in the show, it's a Nebulon accent, but come on, it's Australian. Space Australia. And got a phone call. Hold up, one sec, guys. Genlock, there we go. Hey, sweetie. I'm in the middle of a live stream right now. All right, love you. Have a good one. All right, sorry about that. Girlfriend just called me. So yes, Well, the Fire Brothers, I believe, does speak French, according to his new video on the AoE Shite promotion. Oh, okay. It's a good figure, though. Is Siege Astro Train a good figure? Well, I did hear from the Rodimus Primal mention that Bay might have saw the Spy Changer's Iron Hiding Trailbreaker colors. Oh. I made Puffer soft UK and Hoist Irish. Yeah, I think Hoist works as an Irishman. Especially since that's what Crosshairs did. Oh, way to go, lad. You just had to go and fuck everything up, didn't you? Of course, I think Hoist would be a great drunkish Irishman. There's a fan art of Cybertron style Nebula in DFW 2005 based on Austria. Oh, cool. Austria. All right, time for something different. Let's see how this black turns out. I thought Crosshair made him Scottish. You know what? Not gonna lie, I can never tell the difference. I guess Scottish is a bit more harsh. Can someone tell me the difference between an Irish accent and a Scottish accent? Because I know Scotland is part of the UK, and isn't Ireland separated from the UK? Trust me, I passed geography, but that was several years ago. It's been a while since I looked at a map. Then make your SG Hoist the Team Fortress 2 demo, man. Imagine always getting mad at you when I understand. Shadow Strip is apparently going to be his own person. Ooh, finally. A figure that's his own character. All right, let's try. Okay, guys, I'm trying not to mess up. It's really, really hard not messing up. It's one of my specialties, actually, messing stuff up. All right, there we go. Well, I do know Nagla and Terrorizer are from Ireland, and Terrorizer does a Terminator German impression. I don't know who those people are. Fun fact, I don't watch that many YouTubers. Very fun fact. As well as the OTH other? As well as other. Ireland is separate from England, Scotland, and Wales. As Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Oh, those two gaming YouTubers in there for the most part fun people. Oh, okay. Even though I made Puffer and Road Ranger Brothers, Ranger has a heavy cowboy accent, and I told you what Puffer sounds like. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was lazy and just used that Puffer and Road Ranger as Shattered Glass, Huffer, and Pipes. Forgot his name there for a moment. I apologize. In case you guys haven't caught on, I am very forgetful and bad with names. So it's really a lot of fun when meeting new people because it's like, oh, wow, I get to meet them again. And I hope they don't expect me to remember their name. That's why what's great about working in retail or being a Texan, you just call everyone ma'am, sir, madam. What was that, ma'am? What was that, sir? Or dude, or man, or bud. Because honestly, I do not remember people's names. Like, even my coworkers, it's weird. I've known them for a while, but there are times when I look at them, I just can't remember their name. So I just look at their shirt, like, oh, yeah, that's your name. Whoops. Can't believe I forgot that. It's it's low key a little bit embarrassing, but it's life. Maybe I just need to take more fish oil. I got Kingdom Cyclonus today from Ollie's. Ooh, cool. Kingdom Cyclonus is a cool guy. Hate the new design for Road Ranger. I like the old one. Looks good. I don't know what Road Ranger is supposed to look like. Tailgate Nectar's East would be a good vehicle mode. Beast Wars Megatron. You're not alone. It's force of habit of forgetting names. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one suffering from that. Glad other people suffer just like me. Huh. Got real quiet. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's see. Old Road Ranger from GoBots is blue and red. Oh, like Optimus. As well as the other G2 Stunticons. Any update on SG Shelf, by the way? As far as an update on the shelf, I'm thinking about rearranging it because I have way more Autobots than I do Decepticons. So I should probably shift things around because I am not liking how it's set up at the moment. Because right now I have one side Autobots, the other side Decepticons, and it just looks so uh unfair advantage. Which I guess it's fine. It's always better if the bad guys have more people because it makes them more of a threat. Let's see. I think the reason why Astral Train is 50 is because of that coal cart, obviously, and his count of piece for him. Yeah, I mean, I get the justification, but like when I think of leader class figures, I think of like Revenge of the Fallen leader class, where you got a nice big guy, and it's like, yeah, I could totally see why this is $40. But anymore, it's hard to justify the price for me because it's an ultra class size figure, or in Astro Train's case, smaller than a Voyager with some extra crap. And it's like, yeah, this is totally worth $50. Like, I'm sorry, it might be a fun figure. It's just I can't justify it. Maybe if it was like $35, just sold by himself, yeah, that's one thing. Well, I'm off to bed. Fingers crossed I get an extra day at the dream job so I can finally leave the crappy hardware store job. Oh man, okay, well, you have a good night, man. Sleep well, and I hope the dream job goes well for you. David, I agree with you. More bad guys means bigger threats and more chances of character growth. Just remember, Siege Shockwave exists. Again, it's just a Voyager with crap. Like, that's probably my biggest problem with Hasbro recently is like, oh yeah, it's a leader class toy. Look at this leader class Optimus. That's clearly a Voyager with a trailer. Look at this Rodimus Prime. Clearly that's a Voyager with a trailer. And I've heard people talk about Rodimus like, oh yeah, he's definitely a leader. No, he's not. He's the same size as Optimus. He's the same size as a Voyager class figure. And right now, I kind of sound like a broken record because that's my honest opinion. It's just increase price to raise profit, I guess. Don't get me wrong, it's a brilliant, brilliant strategy. I'm just more upset for the people that can't afford them because, like, I remember growing up poor, and the only reason why I got Transformers was because birthday, Christmas, and doing people's yards or helping them move. I really had to earn that Transformer stuff. Or my sister had a nice paying job, so at Christmas she would make sure I got a Transformer or two. So it was nice. I was very blessed, but I know that there's people. I know there's people less fortunate than myself, so I'm just upset for them that they can't, get the cool Transformers because it's expensive and the cost of living has gone up astronomically over the past few years. So that's my main hate for the price hike. Just remember some reaction Transformers figures that you could use as pieces. Wait, there are some reaction Transformers figures that you can use as pieces. What do you mean? Hi, Alex. Welcome. Picked up big influx of new figures lately. My favorite so far is Studio Series Sludge. Nice, man. That's cool to hear. All right. You know what? I guess I can hold the wings. Have you heard about the Studio Series War for Cybertron figures that are hopefully game? Yes, I am definitely hoping that they're from the game and it's not like, oh yeah, here's the Siege figures again. War for Cybertron. Gotcha. Psych. I really do hope that they're from the 2010, 2012 game. Or is it 2000? When did the War for Cybertron game come out? Hey, it's my birthday on 31st. Ooh, that's cool, man. Reaction is a brand of figures, and they've got Transformers figures. Ooh, well, hey, Caldeo, do you have my Discord? If you can send some of the pictures of that stuff you're talking about, that would be cool. 10? What? It's highly likely it's a 2010. It's highly likely it's a War for Cybertron game, not the Netflix series, or else they'll say War for Cybertron S. Yes, I'm there. Oh, okay. Well, if you send me a picture of what you're talking about, that would be really cool, man. I'd appreciate it. Okay. So you have Studio Series Sludge can repeat and not jump onto the 86 Dinobots. Sorry about that. When I was a kid, I wanted to get that Master one seemed to hate him, but I don't know. I feel like there's a limit of how much G1 I can handle. And I am at my breaking point. There's too much G1 lately. It's like, come on, Hasbro. This is a 40-year franchise. You got other stuff you could pull from, right? Um, I'm a state above you. Ooh, good old Oklahoma. Yeah, rather Sludge have the IDW Nick Roach head, way more unique. Yeah, and I do have some good news. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that they're going to be doing more IDW stuff, and with the Tarn figure coming out next year, I hope that's true because I may not have read IDW or fully agree with everything that happens in it, but it does have really good designs. I will give it that. Oh, and in case you're wondering what I'm doing with Tinkerbell, I'm making her a tiefling from Dungeons and Dragons. That red's very bloody looking. Maybe I should have used the apple barrel red. So right now I'm using Tamiya red. Um, yeah, it's going on very, very wet. Not at all like the apple barrel. Did it? Oh, man. Yeah, Legacy Blur is based on IDW one. Cool. I want to see how Hasbro will deal with Kaon if they do the one whole being an electric chair thing. I mean, just call it a. You can do an electric chair. Just call it a recliner. Oh, come on. Wow. Kind of from my angle, it looks like she's been blood of her enemies because she's not fully red yet. Oh, snap. Too much. Tinkerbell's been bathing in the blood of her enemies. It's all the children Peter Pan has abandoned. Okay, let's see. IDW wasn't perfect, but I appreciate their willingness to experiment and go deeper with the characters than any other series. Indeed. I'm back, and I uploaded those reaction Transformers pics on the Discord and Transformers toys. Thanks, man. Fulcrum could be a rocket rather than a kamikaze bomb. That's true. Honestly, I'm cool if they just do Tarn, and I understand they don't with the whole DJD, and Tarn does worth well by himself as Cyberverse proven. Indeed. Apparently there's going to be a nemesis because the head of Legacy Evolution poster isn't Tarn. Also, there's a nemesis on the top right corner. Dude, I hope they make a nemesis. That would be the dream. Like, I know that third party company made the nemesis turn into the Ball of Cybertron Godzilla guy. I swear I'm a Transformers fan. I know these guys' names. I just can't remember them when I think of them. Who's that Godzilla guy? Who's the Decepticon Godzilla? Trypticon. There we go. Trypticon. It's like tryptophan, but he's a Decepticon. Tryptocon. He's a triple threat Decepticon. Yeah. There is now a fly in here. How did it get in here? All right. Tiefling Tinkerbell is looking horrifying. Just the tip. Just the tip of red. Just the tip right there. Yeah, that's it. Just the tip. Oh, dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. I just always find a way to ruin this stuff. All right, there we go. Wait a minute. For you D&D nerds, do tieflings have wings, or am I just wasting my time? Maybe I should research this stuff first. It just looks like she's wearing the blood of her enemies. Ooh. Probably look better once it dries. Doubtful. All right, there we go. We got Tiefling Tinkerbell for now. Oh, dagnabbit. You know what? I'll just leave it alone and then come back for our second coat later. There we go. All right. Finish some other time. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. My apologies. Let's see. Onward to the chat. The 3 people still watching this video. That's Tartanface, not Nemesis, and that's Trypticon who became the Nemesis. We need a horror movie where it's the roles are reversed. Pan is the demonic elf-like being, and Captain Hook is the hero. That's already the story. Have you heard of a YouTuber called Reeves Nemesis? They're MT Comic Doves. I might have, but I'm not gonna lie and say yes. I'm gonna lie and say there wasn't time, but that's heard. I wish we got a Trypticon versus Omega Supreme or Metroplex fight to reference the rivalry between Metroplex and Trypticon. Yeah, that would have been cool if they added that to the games instead of making them, the bosses. I'm not very well versed in D&D lore. I know that Owlbears and Gnolls are... That's really it. Fair enough. Even though I play, I don't know, I feel like they do. Well, from what I know, D&D lore can be pretty much anything. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, now, someone was asking about good old Mr. Incredible here. We're going to be making him an ogre. So let's... do I have beige? Oh, it's an ogre. It's hideous. Parakeets. You know what? I think I will use Caterpillar. Is that a good ogre color? We're about to find out. Huh. That's definitely going to need a couple layers. Maybe I just need to buy some... Oh, snap. Maybe I just need to buy some, good quality brushes. Instead of just using the cheapest thing money can buy. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing it live. I am terrible at painting. Thank you for your continued viewership. Wow, that's not good. That's really, really... I think it's time to throw this brush away. All right. So one of those other brushes in here. Let's pour just a smidge bit of this. Come on. Just a little. Come on. That's it. There we go. Come on. There we are. That's a little bit more than what I wanted, but oh well. Let's see. You should at least read more than Meets the Eyes, Old Man Megatron, World Cyclonus, Tailgate, so many wonderful characters. I know of them. I definitely know them. Do you know about the DS War for Cybertron games? The movie one for the Decepticons is top tier Transformers material. The fact that you can scan different vehicle modes, chef's kiss. Maybe SG Tidal Wave could be like Fall of Cybertron Maxoplex and Maybe Shatterglass Tidal Wave could be like Fall of Cybertron, Metroplex, and animated Omega Supreme. What do you mean? Better out than I always say, Donkey. Better out than in, I always say. Why three mermen? Because I'm making them goblins. That's why. I'm a pussy. So I'm scared to dismantle my figure to paint. So you're at least better than me. Don't worry. I too am scared to dismantle my figures. Sometimes, especially the third party ones. Oh. Mr. Incredible is not wanting to be painted. Impeccable. I guess I'm gonna have to prime this guy. Yep. You know, I might just have to end this live stream and just go prime everything else. It's looking not so bueno. How can I shake her up? What do you guys think? She's got those red eyes. It's kind of horrifying. Whoever painted this, get off me face. Get off my face. Well, let's see. With a Metroplex, he can be stern but weirdly cute and animate Omega Supreme being the Decepticon's ultimate weapon and the Decepticon ship they used to get on Earth. Oh, okay. Dismantling is important, stripping it for parts too. Ask any predator, they'll tell you the same. Very informative. Very, very, very informative. All right. You know what? Let's try this. Ooh, that has separated. It's no longer paint. It is now two different substances. So we're not going to use that. But we are going to make her probably a battle maiden. So that kind of looks like armor right there. So we're going to go ahead and give her some armor. And my mic just tapped the lamp. It's weird. All right. We're going to do the same thing we did to that guy, just not over the entire body. That's all. Just over this top part. You know, I should probably find a way to give her a little sword or something. And there goes my dogs barking again. Their most favoriteest thing on the earth. Barking. All that entreats. We need Titan class tidal wave. Yes, I hope so. Well, mermaids are troublemaking savages who cause ships to crash by them saying, mermaids? I thought those were muses. Meh, I trade Snow White for Jasmine any day, way hotter. Okay, SG Megatron. Thank you, Tidal Wave. Oh, you are very welcome, Max. What did I do? Thank you, Tidal Wave. You may be dismissed and dismantled for parts. All right, so yes, right now we're just giving her some armor, or at least painting it to look like armor. At least on the top, because there's not really any skirt armor that she can wear. So I guess the skirt is just like a kilt. There we go. Her skirt is a kilt. Huh. Totally makes sense. All right. Maybe make her a banshee and paint her white. Nah, Immortal Tidal Wave is like a Pokemon. All he says is his name. SG Sludge. He's like onto Swamp Thing, big green neutral monster who inhabits a techno-organic bog, defending it from intruders. Ooh, gonna work. So like movie toy color Snarl, right? Whoever the oh crap, I can't remember dinosaurs now. Who's the Stegosaurus? Is that Snarl? Why can't I remember stuff? Snarl, yes. Okay, okay, cool, cool. No, maybe I should eat more fish. I was told by my brother several times, he doesn't shut up about it, that fish is really good for your memory. I just don't like the taste of fish. I'm sorry. If you like the taste of fish, good on you. I do not. All right. There we go. Some forearm guards. Those are important. Every SG Dinobot is a primordial demigod, like a being who occupied different uncultivated areas of Cybertron. Grimlock lives in a volcano. SG Ultra Magnus. Now, Megatron and Prime, prepare to die. What the? SG Tidal Wave. I'm here, Bossbot Megatron. Where's Ultra Magnus? Under your foot. He is. I hate the smell of salmon. Yes, I don't like the smell of fish. It's very fishy. The smell of fish is very sus. All right, I think that's enough armor added to her. Now I can get started. Details. Oh, misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. There we go. Ooh, nope, nope. Don't want silver right now. Okay, there we go. Back in black. Mr. Skywalker, there's too many of them. What do we do? All right. There we go. I think that's starting to look pretty neat. The camera will come on, focus. Come on. There we go. I think that's starting to look somewhat decent. There we go. Okay, now what do you guys think skirt color should be? Should I use that brown? Maybe mix some white into it? Been checking out a lot of obscure werewolf movies lately. Just finished the Ginger Snaps trilogy. No idea what that is. A film that's set in Canada. I have an already memory, but I barely, and I mean barely, eat fish. Fair enough. Are lobster and crab good though? I've been tempted in the past. I like them. I just feel like there's a lot of work to get not that much meat. SG Goldbug. And here comes the brainless giant. Fee, fa, foo, frum. Here comes tidal wave. You called him dumb. Way to go, Scrapbug. Ah, shut up. Do you know the TF servers are back up due to a fan project for PC and PS3 only right now? Wow, that's cool. I don't have any of those. It would be nice if I could play on those servers because I only got to play the demo for War for Cybertron. Fall of Cybertron didn't have a demo. Okay. And we're going to mix in some, just a smidge bit of white into that brown. All right. So you can see what I'm doing. Mixing this white and brown. Give it sort of similar to skin color. Not quite. Kind of a beigey color. We're going to see if that beigey color looks any good. She's wearing a skirt of skin. That almost looks a little too fleshy. Kind of like a canvas color, I think. Starting to think this was a bad idea to use this color. Maybe I should have just gone with black. Or just brown. Yeah, I'm starting to think I should have just used brown. Oh, shit. Yeah. Not exactly certain with how I feel about how that turned out. Huh. Let's try black, shall we? Okay, well, the black is mixing in with the tan. It's making some sort of grayish color, which, you know, has a nice effect of going from black to gray. It's nice transitional color. Now, I've never worn a dress out in the woods, but I would imagine that would get pretty dirty and torn up. Scrap. I'm sorry I've gone quiet, okay? I'm just trying to focus on this. There we go. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging her. Oh no, now it looks like she's wearing a trash bag. All right. Ironic how some fish help memory when some have short-term memory span. I feel like SG Tidal Wave have sound like a sailor. Aye, aye, Captain. Looks like a tarnished, torn rat. Enjoy Spider-Man No Way Home. Looking forward to the college trilogy. Yeah, I did enjoy No Way Home. How'd you know? SG Megatron. Tidal Wave, where are you? Here I am, big bot. Drops Goldbug and Hardhead. SG Goldbug. My optics seen the darkest of it. My optics seen the darkness of the hellscape that is Pooh's adventures. What? I'm hoping whenever Mac Gargan becomes Venom, they make him a creepy stalker. I miss when Venom was a terrifying monster who tormented Peter Parker. Oh, there, Silencer Zero. Welcome. Who's Mac Gargan? I'm being sincere. Who is Mac Gargan? I've literally never heard of that before. Okay, trying to get some of that brown boots. But it's not wanting to blend. I know I've gone quiet again. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, crap. And so I hate testers who just comes off. Oh, crap. Was I even showing what I was doing? Became the second Venom in the comics. Oh, I've never once heard of McGargan. Mac Gargan. McGargan! The Scorpion. SG Thundercracker. What the slug did Tidal have to do to them? Oh. What the slug did Tidal Wave do to them? SG Hardhead. Unspeakable horrors. Like being treated like dolls. Let us have a gun look at Tidal Wave who gives a thumbs up and winks. SG Tidal Wave. I was born in a lighthouse. My mother was the sea. Our song lyrics? He became the second Venom in the comics. Since Sony's doing projects with Eddie Brock, I figure the MCU version of Venom has to be Matt Gargan. He was the tattoo guy from Homecoming. Really? Don't remember him. Of course, if he has to be the Scorpion first. I mean, if you say so, I'm glad you guys know this stuff because I never read the comics. That can almost be my catchphrase for everything. Oh yeah, I never read the comics. Hey, you know this from More Than Meets the Eye? I never read the comics. How about this from Spider-Man? I never read the comics. Maybe I should make a t-shirt and sell that. I never read the comics. I gave my Red Alert Road Ranger shield as first aid. There's a kit for that? There's a kit for that? Shatterglass Prime. Where the frag is Goldbug and Hardhead? I'll tap into the communications and the sounds of whines and cries of the insanity they suffered, SG Prime. Okay. They're a lost cause. I love No Way Home's ending because it's them promising to embrace the comics going forward. Peter's in a shabby apartment with a homemade costume, as it should be. Yes! Spider-Man is suffering the way it should be. Okay. That was a first aid kit, not third party. I gave my Red Alert Road Ranger shield as first aid. Still not getting what you're meaning. I want to repurpose Firelink's Red Alert and to fix it. Go for it, man. No one's stopping you. Do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, crap. There we go. Now the top of the skull, where that keychain was. All right, and I think I'm done with Snow White's miniature as a warrior. And with that gray, worn, tattered look. I don't know. I think I need to add like a red stripe or something. Just something to bring out some difference in color. But even if I don't, I still like the way this turned out. All right. There we go. Oh, okay. I made my SS07 Jazz into G1 smokescreen. I'm going to do that to the other Dacians. Ooh, nice, man. Well, him struggling is part of the relatability. There we go. The guy's supposed to be a working class schmo who juggles work, school, and vigilantism. There goes, that's fair. A first aid kit, not the Transformers actual thing. Oh, a first aid kit. Okay. SG Tidal Wave. Oh, hi. You want to be Tidal Wave new friend? SG Omega Supreme. But I am here to kill you. SG Tidal Wave. Yay! SG Tidal Wave has new friend. Friend. Omega gets emotional. I think Powerlink's Red Alert works because he's orange. Of course, G1 Fix It wasn't orange. I didn't even know G1 Fix It was a thing until recently. I thought he was like an RID new character. My brain hurts. The tidal wave starts every morning with a fresh mug of seawater. The best part of waking up is seawater in your cup. I don't know how good seawater would taste first thing in the morning. I've tasted seawater. It's not that good. Now, it's not like I intentionally drank it. It's just some of it got in my mouth when I was swimming in the ocean down by Corpus Christi. Isn't it weird that Barricade has an F1 to a cop? I mean, not really. I think it's, I mean, Energon Prowl, think about it. He was a Datsun in G1, and then in Energon, yes, Energon Prowl, he was a race car, but a cop race car. You have a cup, damn it. And a racer. I'm a cup racer. Wow, I did not know I was this bad at painting. I'm really, really bad at painting this. All right. That's that's a thing. I don't know how I feel about the black. To me, it almost looks like this is made out of bone, so I kind of want to give it like a bony color. These supposed to be seashells. She sells seashells down by the seashore. All right, there we go. Do 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 do. It start raining it, did it? Man, I hope not. Oh, I forgot how long it took to paint small things. Because all the small things take time to paint. The little details, you paint like a whale. All right, there we go. Just doing some dry brushing, bring out the detail. There we go. And I think that's good enough. I might give him red eyes. We'll see. And I lied. I'm seeing some yellow. Definitely going to have to go over another layer on this guy. That'd be funny if Tidal Wave showed up in the battle drinking from a big steamy mug. The perfect late night snack: hot tomato soup and a glass of cold milk. Where's the grilled cheese, man? That's how you bring it all together. I hate any body of water minus pools because I almost drowned and was yelled for help, but all the adults were talking and distracted. Also, a funny part was Catfish just stared at me, but I'm alive. Well, I'm glad you didn't die. My younger brother almost accidentally drowned me because he was flopping like a fish. I don't know. I thought he could swim, but this one time he just decided that he couldn't swim, and then he was falling in the water. He was not drowning, but lost his ability to swim all of a sudden and started to pull me under with him. So I got mad at him. So I'm like, dude, you almost drowned me. He apologized though. Starting to think these guys need some like tribal tattoos, like some red markings or something. I don't know. Shoot, my dag nabbit. Why do I keep pulling it off the camera? I'm so sorry, guys. I swear I know how to frame shots. I just can't frame it properly if I'm not looking at it. I like to dip mozzarella sticks in tomato soup. I like to dip mozzarella sticks into the tomato soup. That sounds pretty good, Alex. If I'm going to die, you come with me. In addition to saltines, bananas, and apple slices. Ooh, that's not a bad snack. Saltine crackers and tomato soup. A can of soup, a meal in itself. Wow, this just looks so terrible. I love it. All right. Do some dry. Oh, shoot. Do some dry brushing. Bring out some of the details. And that's weird. My dog stopped barking. All right. And I think this guy's done. This little goblin man. Nah, not into toasted bread. The tomato. The tomato is truly the buffalo of the planet kingdom. It can be used for everything. One time I said, I think ketchup makes scrambled eggs spicy, and some guy said that was weird. Moments later, he said sugar was spicy. What? I love me some nacho fries. Whenever Taco Bell is selling, I'm buying. I like to mix ketchup with cheese. I call it ketcheese sauce. I think it's best to check on your dog. We don't want to repeat it last time. Well, you see, the good thing about now is there's no way for them to get out. So, unfortunately, Mittens was an escape artist, and he found a way out. Thankfully, Amber, she's lazy. She only likes to go outside if she's playful or has to go potty. Even then, if she has to go potty, she'll still sometimes go in the house, which is why her name's Amber, because I named her after Amber Heard. So yes, Amber is very lazy, and Rascal, uh, Rascal will still try to get out because he just loves to explore. Amber would just rather stay on the couch. Amber is very much a couch potato. What happened last time? Oh, I had a dog named Mittens, and he got out and got hit by a car or a truck or something. I got cream next to my legs, sagging on the side as usual. What? But if Amber not barking, it could be a bad thing. No, it just sometimes my dogs, they don't always bark when they're outside. A lot of times, if they're not barking, that means they are laying down or playing, or neighbors finally went inside. They don't always bark nonstop. It just feels like they do sometimes, but they don't. But my dogs aren't exactly like a child where if a child goes quiet, then it's like better check on them. It probably just means that they're chilling, they're finally taking a nap outside. But yes, here in a sec, I will let them in because they've been out long enough. Just gotta do some dry brushing, and golly, I suck at framing this stuff. I'm sorry, guys. All right, done with this goblin. I'll probably add some metal to the shoulders. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let my dogs in. So BRB. All right, and I'm back. Yeah, so my dogs, they were just chilling by the back door, just relaxing. Offer a cheese slice, jumping for joy. I had an idea for a skit you could use based on more getting prank called by Bart, but as she swerves no, and as she ravages Bart. I made an SS Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe in G1 colors. When I got Dark in the Moon Sideswipe, I'm gonna make him Sunstreaker, but also Sideswipe would have been Trax because of his car mode. Cool, man. I use Dark of the Moon Sideswipe as my Sunstreaker, like the original 2011, 2012. Yeah, 2012 Sideswipe. I used a Sunstreaker. I didn't paint them. That was before I knew you can paint toys. I always thought only professionals could do that. I think you'd enjoy Ginger Snaps. Set back in the early 1900s Canada, an isolated fort in a forest being repeatedly attacked by werewolves. Surprised I've never heard of it before. Hi, Amber. You want up? Amber, up. You want up? Do you want up? Rascal, do you want up? Up, 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 up. Come on, come on, up. Or not. Okay. Well, my dogs don't want up. Because Trex was a Corvette and so is Beaver's Sideswipe. I mean, yeah, that's true. But so is Crosshair. He's a Corvette as well. He is also a Corvette. All right. Or AoE Crosshair. There we go. And back to painting. Okay, there we go. And now my dogs are roughhousing under the bed. And no one get any sick or twisted ideas. They're not roughhousing like that. Oh. Okay, then just gotta add the black detail right there. Well, I am really bad at this. I wish I had a professional painter to help me. That would be nice. Give me tips. I think that's okay. I think that's all right there. This guy honestly kind of reminds me of RoboCop with the silver and black colors. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Isn't this guy's name like Man at Arms or something like that? Certainly, there's at least one He-Man fan that watches my videos. There we go. That looks acceptable. I mean, kind of. All right, that looks. I mean, it looks terrible because I did it, but it looks not too. I mean, it's not going to dislike anything I do. That looks more acceptable, I guess. Starting to think maybe I should eat a proper meal before doing these streams. I'm starting to get hungry. Starting to get the shakes. Like a shake weight. All right, that's a thing. Um. Oh shoot. Blah, 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 blah. Also been watching and listening to Dracula movies. Oh, like Werner Herzog's remake of Nosferatu. Very ominous cinematography. Let's see. If you could use the Last Night Hot Rod's color for an SG character, would it be? By the way, if you forgot, Last Night Hot Rod is black and orange. I actually ordered the Studio Series Hot Rod. As far as the black and orange colors, I mean, I made Big Daddy. Um, I don't know. I think it's a cool color scheme and should be utilized for another character. Maybe Shatterglass Hot Rod. Remember that Dark of the Moon style Megatron retail Transformers Prime Breakdown that Occam did? I want to repurpose it into a separate character. Husk. Yes. I'm not a hardcore Motu fan. I grew up with the 200 cartoon movie. Motu? What's Motu? Filmation show never appealed to me. Too stiffy animation. Okay, what's Motu? I am man at arms. Oh gosh. This looks so terrible. Yep. Getting major RoboCop vibes right now. You know what? Come to think of it, I've never seen the original RoboCop. I've only seen the reboot. Painting is what I do for fun. I totally am having fun. All right. Well, that's definitely a thing, all right. I don't know. I think he looks better with the armor colored in like that. There's your paint back here too. Sorry, Robert. I just don't get why he has a furry diaper. Just doesn't make any sense. All right, there we go. That kind of looks like a knight. What do you guys think? Does that look decent? I think it looks okay enough. I'm going to be giving him a cape anyways. There we go. All right. What do I do with my film? Film Big Daddy needs a wingman. Big Uncle. End of the universe? No, I'm pretty sure it's Man at Arms. Masters of the Universe. Oh, okay. SG Armada Red Alert in Robocop colors. Live. I'm fixing you. That doesn't look too bad. Uh, Still not 100% happy with how that turned out, but it looks better than it did. Kind of. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look okay? I feel like I should do something about the microphone. Maybe make it look like an actual microphone. It looks more like something else, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that word. How light I have. It looks like a dildo. This dude is running around with a giant dildo. We're going to make it look like a microphone. There we go. There we go. Now he has a mace. Looks slightly better. It'll be an issue because I think Hot Shot could work. Partly metal, partly real Silverhawks. Dad, nabbit, why do I keep touching the wet paint? No, it's weird. I had a coworker talk about Metal Hawks a couple months ago. It looks like a guard. Thank you. That is what I was going for. Imperial Guard. Still not figure out who's Sideburn from Hot Rod. What? The Sheer Armada Red Alert and Robocop colors. Let's see. Use Powerlink's Red Alert. It's just G Red Alert. True. He looks like a guard. Still not figure out who's Sideburn from Hot Rod. Sideburn from Hot Rod. Oh, you know what? Someone recommended a name. I think it's gonna be the Japan. His name in Japanese. Sideburn's Japanese name. I can't remember it right now. Muted Arms is Silverhawk now. We'll be an SG because I think Hot Shot could work. Their sister brand of Thundercats. Them and Tiger Sharks. Wow, the 80s was very big on brands, weren't they? I mean, I guess brands are still pretty big now. Yeah, I think I'm going to give those goblins some shoulder pads. Or at least color their shoulder pads more metal. I wanted to use that dark gunmetal I have because I've only ever used that on Shatterglass Windblade. But since I haven't used it in so long, it's gone bad. There we go. Some metal shoulder pads. Then just going to give them some metal chest plate. There we go. The goblins stole some metal. They stole some soda cans and made some little goblin armor. Do. So I recently watched all of Lord of the Rings. You know, all three movies. I was watching it with my brother about a month ago. I gotta say, watching Lord of the Rings is more enjoyable with if you're So my phone died and headset came unplugged. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't check my phone's battery life and it died. Awkward. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful night. God bless and stay safe. Till next time, peace out.